Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with my beautiful wife, Karina. And we went through the K1 visa process just like you guys. And most of you are familiar with this as your YouTube channel to help you get your K1 visa, your green card, your tourist visa, your spousal visa without paying an immigration attorney. It's a waste of money, guys. I mean, seriously, you can do this on your own. But I'm not an immigration attorney, and I don't give you any legal advice. I've got 9 years of experience doing this. And if you watch the videos that I've put out there for you, you'll learn how to do this process from A to Z without paying anybody, okay? But I don't work for the government. I'm not a State Department employee. I don't work for USCIS. But if you watch these videos, you will learn everything you could possibly need to know on how to create and on how to process a K1 visa. This video is about public charge. Public charge. When you get to the United States, you get married within 90 days, you got to fill out form I-485, which is your adjustment of status paperwork. It's 20 pages long, and I'm going to put up here in the video the current edition. You got to make sure you use the right edition date, and it's not an expired form. Use the current edition date, or else if you don't, it will get sent back to you. It's 20 pages long, but I'm going to go over pages 13 and 14. Pages 13 and 14, public charge. So you're filling out your green card application, and the question they ask you on page 13, part 61 is, are you subject to the public charge ground of inadmissibility under the Immigration and Nationality Act, INA, section 212A4? And the answer is yes, you are. So you put an X in the block 61, page 13 of form I-485. Yes, you are subject to the inadmissibility charge. People that put no would be like asylum seekers, folks coming from Afghanistan. Us taxpayers are going to be paying their way. We're going to give them a free ride. But us sponsors who are sponsoring our prometidas, we have to pay our own way. Okay? So yes, you're going to put yes on part 61, page 13. And below that is number 62. They're going to ask you, what's your household size? What's your household size? Well, your household size is you, Mr. Sponsor, Miss Sponsor, your prometida, your new wife or husband, and any children in your family, and any people you claim on your taxes. Okay? So, if you brought 2 K2s to the United States, from let's say the Philippines, beautiful Philippines, your household size will be you, Mr. Sponsor, your new wife from the Philippines, and her 2 kids. That's 4. So household size would be 4. If you just bring 1 person to the United States, then the household size would be 2. You, Mr. Sponsor, Miss Sponsor, and your beautiful new wife or husband. You got it? Now on page 13 of USCIS form I-485, and part 63, you have to put an X by your estimated annual household income. So you know how much money you make. You're going to put an X in whichever box is closest to your annual income. And then you can identify the total value of your household assets. You put a little checkbox next to your estimated evaluation of your assets. If you include your assets in this, it's okay. Let's suppose you use your house as an asset. You can do that, but you got to prove it's your house. You got to prove you live there, and you got to prove the value of your house. And you can do that, go into Zillow.com or, one of those other sites, or get a real estate person to do a comparative market analysis on your property. Now, then you move on to part 65 on page 14. Page 65, part 65, page 14. Identify the total value of your household liabilities. How much money do you owe? You got a $400,000 house. You're using your house as an asset, but you owe $200,000 on it. Your liabilities will be over $186,800, right? Because you owe $200,000 on your house. If you have a house that you don't owe any money on, you own a $400,000 house, you have no credit card bills, you got no bills, nothing, other than your normal bills for the week, monthly water, gas, etc., you would put 0. You put an X in the 0. Do you understand what I'm saying here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Now, part 66, they're asking what is your highest degree or level or score you have completed? Okay, this is for the beneficiary. Now, Karina's got a degree in tax accounting. So when I helped her fill out the I-485 form, I put in there, she has a degree. I checked the box, degree. And then underneath there in part 67, I wrote that Karina has a degree in tax accounting. Okay? She can't speak English right now, so I wrote it for her, but we got a translator to translate everything. All right? Then you go on to 68A, and they ask you, have you ever received SSI, which is Social Security, Supplemental Security Income, or temporary assistance for needy families? Have you been dependent on the United States government, us taxpayers, for your support? Yes or no? If you put yes, there's a good chance you're not going to get your green card. If you check no, then you will. There's a good chance you will get your green card. They question 68B, have you ever received long-term institutionalized NACI? Ooh, that's a long word. You read it on the page. At government expense. Have you ever been put in a hospital for a long period of time? 6 months, 3 months, 2 weeks in a U.S. hospital? Yes or no? You know the answer to that, right? And then they ask you in 68C and 68D, what benefits did you receive off the U.S. government? What institution did you stay in? So basically, page 13 and 14, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is all about public charge. We hope this information was helpful to you. It's a quick video on page 13 and 14 of the adjustment of status form. A lot of people are getting confused about it. What is a public charge? Who do I put yes? Do I put no? A lot of American citizen sponsors are saying no because they think their income is sufficient, but it's got nothing to do with that. The question is, it's not a question, it's a fact. You are subject to immigration rules of public charge, and they want to find out if you've ever received any. Okay, that's what it means. Don't forget, I do a live stream, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 3 times a week, Mondays, Saturdays, and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central Time, which is 5 p.m. Albuquerque time, 4 p.m. Los Angeles time, and 7 p.m. Miami time. See you at the live stream. Thanks for watching.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. See you later. Bye.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. No.